All right, welcome. My name's Kev from dataSights, and this is a video about our Snapshot service, which is probably one of the more complicated things that we do for our clients. So if you're not aware of the need of a snapshot, please get in touch and we'll help further explain. But roughly, it's, a lot of the data that you capture has a certain state. It's either in to do or in progress or done. Sometimes you want a report that says, well, how many jobs did we have in progress out of versus the to-do percentage or something? And you want to know that number on a week basis, or a month-on-month basis, or a daily basis even. The problem is that your system won't be capturing when that state change happens. So this could be in a CRM, for example, when you move from to follow up to qualified, etc. It could be, again, sort of the job percentage movement reporting. It could be to do with stock movement. The stock on hand in deer inventory, for example, doesn't give you that comparison or history available. So we can capture that history and then compare. So that's what the snapshot service is about. Basically saying, hey, database, give me some data. Let's make a copy of that data and timestamp it with right now. Boom. And then doing that same operation exactly 1 day, 1 week, 1 month later, so that then all of a sudden you've got those comparison figures. And it's important to note that we're not snapshotting the entire database. We know the numbers we want. So in a SQL view, we're pulling those numbers together. We are summarizing them, grouping them, aggregating them as much as possible, which all sounds very complicated, but it's not really. It's just giving a number per value. And then we're taking that snapshot. So with that all being done and said, in order to snapshot some data, first you need to create a SQL view that represents that snapshot. And please, any questions in this area, please just get in touch with us on the chat box in the portal, and we'll help you through this. And then when you have a view, just come to Services and Tools, click Snapshot Service. Say we created this deer template inventory movement view specifically to snapshot. Then we can go, ignore that from Dan, sorry. Then we can hit add over here, and that's it. It's been added to the snapshot service. Now, this will run after this won't run after data is synced. We run this on a separate schedule entirely. So then in the dataSights page, we can come here, go add new, select an integration, snapshot service, snapshot at sync, and we can choose a time for it to run. This will run daily at 6. If you're unsure of this fairly complicated cron expressions, please just hit us up. But literally next week, we're replacing this with a much more friendly sync every Wednesday at 3 p.m. on January to June only. We're replacing it with one of those much easier to use UI sort of selectors, etc. And that's it. Now our snapshot service will run at 6 every morning, and then we will see in the database a table called that view name _snapshotted. And that's then we can use that table for reporting in Power BI and or Excel and or Google Sheets to build our comparison reports. So a fairly complicated thing to get across. I hope at least we've got most of the way there. And as always, just hit us up in the chat if you have any questions. Thank you very much.